What do I think about? Actually, that's one of the times that my mind is a blank slate. And if someone approaches, or if someone catches my eye, or if something happens that I can make a funny remark, but it's a very loose and easy time for me. I'm not expecting anything, or it's almost mystical, you know. Yeah, that's what I would say. It's very calming, very soothing. Don't have much on my mind. When I have the dog, I'm just making sure that she doesn't get into any fights or trouble, and that's about it.
How would I fit into that group? I think about that, and if I see people, I imagine her being my girlfriend or him being my boyfriend. Just looking at people and thinking, I could live a good life with that person. And seeing small children just thinking about the lives they have ahead of them and being really, really jealous, because they seem to have so much time.
And seeing a family with a mother, a father, and a child, and thinking, how is that child going to end up with those parents? Are they to be good parents? Will she or he end up fine? What kind of person is he going to be? I think that nowadays, everyone wants to be independent, because we're so able to be independent. Everyone wants to show that they're independent and that they don't need anyone else but themselves. But that's not the case at all, because we need each other, and that's the way it is.
And the funny thing is, wherever I am, I'm me. So, that's actually not true. I take it back. I was divorced, and for the first time in my life, didn't have what went with being a doctor's daughter and then a doctor's wife. And you're absolutely right. It threw me into a tizzy. I didn't know who I was for quite a while. It's only when everything's stable that you don't think of those things. So I take it back. I did. It shook me up when I lost what I thought was who I was. But I'm old now, and just, I am who I am. And you better take it and not leave it.
I think the strangest thing is seeing someone crying alone. Because the other day I saw a girl crying on the tube, and I thought, what happened? Because when no one's around and you're crying, what happened? And you want to do something, but as human beings, I think we're kind of taught not to talk or meddle when people are like that. I think most of us wanted to do something, but none of us did.
It's different thinking, I think, because in London there is many people, and these people don't look at the other. In a small town, the people talk with the other. You can know what the other has do. In London, everyone can do what you want. In Italy, no. If you were strange, the people look at you and say, "Oh," so it's different.
When it's smaller, it's not anonymous. You know what's going on. People will gossip. We've all forgotten how valuable gossip was, you know? You behaved better if you knew everybody was looking. We need that. We need people to know what we're doing. If not, we could all be disgusting, and we could. You go along and you go along. I did great. I was 50, I felt great. 60, I felt great. 68, I felt great. 69, I felt great. 70, I felt great. 71, boom! It's like I fell off the side of a mountain. It does not creep up on you. All of a sudden, bang! Isn't that funny? You'd think it would be slower, but it's not. So what happens when you get old? I have to tell you, it's very frightening and not nice. If you were a pretty woman, it's very hard to see the decay. It makes you wish you were ugly, you know. You'd never been pretty, that you wouldn't have to worry about it. If you were intelligent, which I was, that's the other thing that starts to go, where you can't remember a name or a date, or everything you ever learned suddenly is just a little bit out of reach, and that's also not a happy thing.
To find that contact with someone, since we're talking about relationships, to find the person that you no longer think you need to have a big white house with, or you could just live in a small cottage or a small apartment and just live for each other. I think it's really hard to say that there's meaning behind life, but I think that's the most reasonable argument.
I think that on a good day, I think that the world is unfolding as it should. On a bad day, I think it's a series of... on a bad day, I agree with Christopher Hitchens that we're just a penal colony of some advanced civilization. So it depends on whether it's a good day or a bad day. But on a good day, what's better than this world, you know? It's a beautiful place.